It's Friday the 11th of March 2016 and we're here at the Barbican Centre in York for Lib Dem Spring Conference. We may not be in government anymore, but one thing you're guaranteed when coming to conferences is that there's always going to be people at the main entrance sticking bits of paper into your hands. Well, in the good old days when we were in government, what used to happen here at the entrance is that we'd have bags inspected, the scanners, there'd be enough to put an airport to shame. Whereas nowadays, without being in government, we just have a little check of our badges. Conference always has an exhibition area, and it's a place where internal organisations and some external companies and organisations have stalls so that they can advertise what they're up to and hand out even more leaflets for you to go away and read. So, for example, this is the Green Liberal Democrats, and they have lots of leaflets about fracking, and more about fracking. And of course the Prato Rains stall has the best sweets in conference. Haribo's my favourite.
£17.
Well, this is the Lib Dem image shop, and you can buy all sorts of things here. So we've got, for example, a Tim Farron mug, and they do one for each member of the parliamentary party. Now these cost £7 each, so you can get the entire parliamentary party for £56. And of course, my favourite thing to buy in Lib Dem image is a teddy bear. How about a new tie? No, not quite me. The main reason for holding conference is to decide on policy, and we're here in the main auditorium at the moment, and there is a debate taking place on fracking.
That's amendment is very clearly lost.
Right, I've got my in badge, as in staying in Europe, which is what we're all about, and the leaflets I picked up this morning, we've got one on the monarchy must go. We've got another one on about the centre left, so sensible people in the Labour Party, moderates, not many of them in the Labour Party, and the Liberal Democrats, what they should do together, as long as it doesn't involve any of the dinosaur Labour Party. We've got one on fracking, and another about from Liberal Reform. I've got no idea what it's all about, because look at all that text on the back. They need to go to one of our training courses that you get at conferences around the house, how to write leaflets. Another feature of conference is fringe meetings, and we're just about to go on into here now, which is being put on by the LGA and the Lib Dem Councillors Association.
The right kind of housing in the right areas that then allows that sends a clear message that we are the party that accepts that and will deal with that at the same time as we have a government who thinks it will be delivered by the market, by developers being allowed to build expensive homes anywhere they want.
Well, the Glee Club is something of a tradition at conference. It's held on the last night, and it's basically a large bunch of Liberal Democrats in a room singing songs that take the piss out of themselves. It's okay in small quantities, but I don't think I can stay for too long.
Realise my presence here is one of you with fraud. So listen very nicely and they cut off over the balls.
Oh, what a funny
Saturday and Sunday were the conference cheering sound.
in the main auditorium now. It's coming up to the end of conference. The President is giving a warm-up speech for the leader, and Tim Farron's speech is due in just a few minutes.
Must be the first priority for any community politician. Build more affordable homes, invest in house building, set up local housing companies by councils, create a housing investment bank to bring in private capital and allow councils to borrow to build. Together, we can show a liberal vision for Britain that isn't obsessed with self-interest or the here and now, but with a long-term future of our country. With strategic capital investment, strong local public services and a well-paid public sector, where enterprise is encouraged, where clean energy creates jobs, and where everyone has the right to a decent home, and where desperate people fleeing war and persecution are not demonised, they are welcomed. We are the opposition that will talk to our country about our country. A champion for communities when they need it, the voice for junior doctors, standing by our teachers, backing innovation, a movement. We can be the voice that Britain needs and become the movement to make the difference. Find your community and make that difference. Liberal Democrats, this is our vision for Britain. Thank you.
Well, that's it. Conference is now over. Next one is in Brighton in September.